Good afternoon, class. Good afternoon, Mr. Smith. My name is Jorge Gonzalez, and today I will be giving you an informational brief in regards to the Faculty Development and Recognition Program that the Army has for its instructors, both civilian and military. My background for the military has been that I've been in for 20 years. I was an instructor at one of our regional training sites that is in Boston, Massachusetts for 3 years. I was able to teach several courses, to include some of our leadership courses that we teach to some of our higher ranking NCOs, non-commissioned officers that we have in the military. I was able to earn 2 different levels of badging. My basic Army Instructor badge and my senior instructor badge as well. There are 3 levels, which I will discuss later on in the presentation. The background for the FDRB program is that it was developed to recognize military and civilian instructors. Before this, there was no real program that would recognize somebody for their efforts and their hard work. But now this program was meant for that. Because as an instructor, you start really early, you leave really late. If you have students that, for example, fail a test or need to do some sort of retraining, you gotta come back after hours, stay with them. You gotta come back really, really early and start with them as well, so as to not disrupt the flow of the class. So this program was created in order to recognize that effort. The effort that you are away from your family, you are away from your just hobbies overall, okay? There are 3 different levels of badging that the Army has. The Army has the basic Army Instructor, the senior Army, and the master badge as well. We'll go over the basic Army badge right now. In order to earn the basic Army Instructor badge, you need a total of 80 hours as a primary instructor for any course. That means that you are the primary instructor given that class, and you need to accumulate a total of 80 of those hours for those to count towards your basic Army Instructor badge. You also need to be evaluated as well. You also need to do observations on other instructors as well. And you also need to make sure that you are physically fit as part of the whole package. After you have earned your basic Army Instructor badge, you need an additional 200 hours, plus you need to serve as a basic Army Instructor for 1 year in order to earn your senior badge, among the other things that we cover for the basic Army Instructor badge as well. Once you actually have earned your senior Army Instructor badge, then you need to teach an additional 200 hours. You need to serve for 24 more months as a senior Army Instructor badge, or as a senior Army Instructor, in order to earn your Master's Instructor badge, among other things. And also you have to be able to develop and rewrite a course completely from scratch, meaning that you have to create a class with a program of instructions, with the slides, with the practical exercises, with basically everything in order for you to actually be able to qualify to earn the Master Instructor badge. All that goes into a packet, and it goes in front of a board, just like you guys here. But you guys would have all Master Instructor badges. You will review it, you will see how good my class is, you will see how good my evaluations are, and from there, you will conclude whether or not I am capable or eligible for the Master Instructor badge. And those are the 3 badge levels that we have. So in conclusion, we went over the background of the Faculty Development Recognition Program, where it came from and why it was developed. 2, we went over the basic, the senior, and the master badge levels, and what they each require in order to be earned. At this time, are there any questions? If there are no questions, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Smith.